Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm Jared. I'm here with Justin, Joe,
Yo.
John,
Hey.
and our special guest Wes.
What's going on?
He's visiting from Ohio.
We won't hold that against him, though.
Yeah. Originally from Pennsylvania.
I just realized, why didn't you and Philly Mike talk? He's the game changer of game changer. You're a game changer. This is fucking game changer of game changer of the game changer.
That's like Inception or something.
Philly. Well, he wasn't at the Outbreak show.
Dude, he was at the convention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game changer of wrestling.
Oh, really?
I guess because he wasn't in gimmick, you didn't notice him. But yeah, he was
multiverse of game changers.
So, what'd you think of Legends of Hamburg?
But like, if you change the game and he changes the game, does he change it back to the game that you changed?
High thoughts of Justin.
Yeah. I loved the convention. It was great.
Yeah.
Got to meet a lot of cool people, wrestlers and the other vendors. And
Did Sergeant Slaughter put you in a Cobra clutch?
no.
Oh, I saw a lot of people got that picture. I wonder if you had to pay
But he wrote a
for
book. He didn't just sign his autograph. He put like,
and man,
That's
he
pretty
had
cool,
he had a bunch of back sweat because he was.
I mean, didn't we all?
Yeah.
I mean, the field house in
Yeah.
that
Oh my
jacket,
God.
man.
He was in
the
a full
army
uniform.
gear. Yeah.
And when I took my picture with him, I'm like, oh my God.
Did it live up to the hype? The field house,
Yeah.
hot.
Yes.
and-
I honestly thought it would be worse, but
Really?
it was from what you guys told me, but it was still
I
bad.
thought it was worse than I remembered.
Yeah. It was cooler outside.
I said at
Last
least
year, I
last
think.
year they had some kind of cooling.
I almost
Wasn't
passed
much,
out.
but
they had
Yeah.
big fans this year. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
year I had nothing.
Wow.
We got to hang out with the Acclaimed. That
Yeah,
was
it
the
was very
first time you hung out with us at a wrestling thing
Mhm.
since, moving away. So that was pretty cool. Thank you for
Oh,
hanging
no
out with
problem.
us.
Thanks for
Anytime.
helping run the table as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's going to be an annual thing now. So
Oh, yeah.
hopefully you can come down for.
Oh, yeah. I'll plan on it.
Thank you to everybody.
Was
that came
anybody
out.
that you enjoyed meeting?
Yeah.
Jessica.
Jessica May or Ella Ben or whatever. Layla Gray. Yeah, those are some highlights. Of course. Of course, the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Order.
Dark Order was cool. Yeah.
Booker.
Booker T.
Booker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charmel.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be an annual thing. So hopefully you can come down every year.
Yeah.
Except 2024 because you're going to have to plan for a different thing. Because
Exactly.
it's coming to Philadelphia.
WrestleMania 40 coming to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the first time in 25 years.
Yeah, 15.
Wow.
25 years.
I mean, we've had
And-
ones close, like New Jersey,
Jersey and
New
Yeah.
York,
New
as
York.
they call it.
And we've had like 3 Rumbles in Philly,
Yeah.
but not
And
Mania.
Survivor
But
Series.
it's
Yeah, we've had different ones.
tell you what though, it's
Yeah.
ballsy doing that here because we
Yeah.
can still get snow in April.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's ballsy in New York too. They had didn't they have it? The first one with fans back, wasn't that one delayed because of a thunderstorm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had to give the mic to Kevin Owens.
She cut a promo last
And
minute.
Samoa
Yeah.
Joe was in
one
like
that down in
poncho.
Tampa,
Yeah.
though. I thought
That was Tampa.
Yeah, it was Tampa.
Yeah.
They did Tampa 2 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they did
At
New
the
York
Buccaneer
2 years
Stadium.
too. Yeah.
At Tom Brady's home.
Julio Jones signed with the Bucks, by the way.
Fuck Tom Brady.
So before we get into our main
Fuck Julio
topic,
Jones. He ain't done shit in years.
I have a little game I'd like to play.
All right, Jigsaw.
Guess the wrestler. So I'm going to give you clues and then come up with the answer somehow. But these aren't like basic, like, oh yeah, he wrestled
Were
this
these all
guy,
people who
blah,
were at
blah,
Legends or anything?
No.
Okay.
blah. No, just I think I have 3 of them. So 3.
Okay.
WWE, AEW.
WWE.
I was gonna say, will that have to be a
WWE.
question? Is it like a 21 questions?
No. I have
Oh.
some little
Do
clues.
they get more inclusive as you go on? Like the first one's
So-
really hard. So it's,
Yeah,
it's
I'll-
first,
He's
if
like
you get
20
on the
years old.
first-
Well, who the hell
I
can be
get
20
it.
years
So
old?
Jared and I watched this show called Good Mythical Morning. Shout out to Good Mythical Morning.
Red and Link. Yeah.
And I assume this is where you got it from. It's going to go in ascending. So if you get it on the first hint, it's like it's 3 points, then 2 points, then 1 point.
I mean, the points don't really matter here.
Oh, so it's
So it's like
who's
who's lying is it anyway? Where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
I like Drew Carey better. Not the chick.
Oh, Aisha Tyler. She's all right.
What's the other guy that used to host though?
Wayne Brady.
No, No, there was a British guy.
Oh, it's originally a British show.
Yeah.
Well, there was a British guy that hosted the American one though.
And then
Pierce
Morgan?
Morgan, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so
He definitely hosted it. Maybe he was only like a
Yeah.
like a fill-in or something. But I thought, whatever.
I'll start with the middle one. 10-time Slammy Award winner.
Shawn Michaels.
Owen Hart?
No, he's only
No.
2.
Yeah.
He died before
John
he got
Cena.
anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
Feud-
that third slam was really memorable. That was his last slam ever, too.
Oh, yeah.
Feud of the year, 2006.
That's an Owen Hart falling from the ceiling.
Oh, God. I just got
I
that.
said John Cena.
What'd you say?
God damn it.
Oh, you got it?
I said John
Really?
Cena. after 10
I know.
Slammies.
I wanted to keep going.
Oh.
How does 10 Slammies do what?
How does
Is
he
he-
win 10?
Because he wins every damn year.
John Cena.
I didn't know they still did Slammies.
It's
then.
breaking
I didn't
or
either.
best.
Yeah.
See?
And that was Randy Orton's feud of the year, wasn't it?
Not in 2006.
Late
That was at
Edge?
JBL.
Yeah.
Edge.
In 2006, really.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
been with
that's
Orton for like
ECW.
10 years straight, so I can't remember.
Feud of the decade.
Okay.
All right. What's
So
up?
John Cena. All right.
All right.
You
Could have made him a little like more fun. Like you could have done a Jimmy Wang Yang or something.
So
Tatanka.
Greatest wrestler of all time.
Which one?
Both.
number 2 in the PWI 500 in 2002.
Ooh. In 2002, but that really goes by 2001, right?
Yeah. Brock Lesnar.
Jericho. Brock Lesnar would have just been starting.
That's what I mean. That's why I moved to 500.
You said he's number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you said number 500.
number 2 in the PWI 500.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was 500.
Chris Benoit.
Match of the year, 1999.
In what? Dave Meltzer's?
Just match of the year.
Probably.
Well,
PWI.
fuck.
Probably
That's,
WWE.
Probably
Or
PWI.
PWI. Yeah.
Hunter.
The Rock.
It is The Rock.
Oh, I thought that was too obvious.
Yeah.
You suck at this. You picked two obvious ones.
I'm not giving like easy clues.
I mean, I was gonna pick The Rock first. That was like he might have been like number 1.
All right. Okay. So
I don't think The Rock was ever number 1.
no, but this person was.
You can go back and find out in our review of all the number 1s in
I'll
PWI.
put the link in the description.
This one I'll go through until we get to the
Yeah.
number 1 in the PWI 500 in 2000 and 2009.
Jericho. Seth Rollins.
2000.
AJ Styles.
Nah, 2000. He's fucking air raid.
Feud of the year in
Still be
2000, 2004, 2009, and
He's
2013.
a
Triple H. No?
Match of the year 2004, 2012.
Shawn Michaels?
Not in 2000.
No.
He wasn't.
Oh,
even
yeah, that's
wrestling.
right.
Wrestler of the year 2008.
Brock Lesnar.
Montel Vontavious Porter.
Three-
I don't know what year. he
Three
started.
times Slammy winner.
Bret Hart. Sid Vicious.
Kurt Angle.
2-time Rumble winner.
Oh
Randy Orton.
no, Randy only won the Royal Rumble once, didn't he?
No, he did twice, I think.
Oh, did he? Because the
2-time European champion.
Jeff Jarrett. No.
Chris, but no.
Chris Benoit.
I said
He
Benoit
only
like
won it
every
once.
time.
Once.
5-time Intercontinental.
Christian. Did I say Jericho?
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
No.
Who the hell?
Mick Foley.
Christian.
No.
5-time
Twice.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Booker
Booker
T?
T.
He never won a Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, neither did Mick Foley.
9-time
CM
WWE
Punk?
champion.
9-time
What?
WWE champion.
Who the hell are we
Great
missing?
Khali. Big Show?
King of the Ring.
Kane.
King of the Ring winner.
No, he never won 2
Billy Gunn.
97.
Oh, Austin.
No.
Oh, was he
King of the
96?
Ring 97.
So then it's Hunter.
Yeah.
I
We
said
said
Hunter.
that.
I know. I wanted to go
I said
through.
Hunter so many times.
But we said that right
Some of them
away.
threw you off, though.
Yeah. That's because we thought
That's
it was
'cause
no.
Once we leave like
So-
2002, I have no fucking clue what happened.
That was Triple H.
2019. The
Uh,
game.
That leads us into
Oh,
our
you
topic.
used that, and that was even more.
Oh, I see.
I fucking had it right. I'm just saying. way early.
I know.
Because I thought like him and Foley probably had a match of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking either the street fight or the Hell in a Cell.
So yeah, I think one of them was Triple H. Feud of the year 2000 was Angle.
Oh, was that when Angle was sleeping with Stephanie?
Yeah.
And Hunter was sleeping with Trish?
And also Foley.
Stephanie walked in, he had Trish. Here's how you do a hammer lock or whatever.
Yeah.
Get a better for it.
2000 was the Rumble match with him and Foley.
Oh, we
That
taught
was
her how to
that's a street
escape
fight,
it.
yeah.
You got it if you're in a
Feud
I
of
can
the
go back and
year.
watch that right
Feud
now.
of the year 2004 was Benoit.
That never happened.
Why did Hunter feud with Benoit?
And then that led to
World
match of the
title.
year with him, Benoit, and Shawn and Mania.
Yeah, but that wasn't like a feud. Benoit won the Rumble.
Got
It's
a
not a
shot.
feud.
Feud of the year 2009, Randy Orton.
Oh, with
that
the
Orton broke
30
into
people in his house.
Yeah.
2013 was Daniel Bryan. The Authority. The Yes Movement.
Mhm.
Match of the year 2012 was Taker, Hell in a Cell. It actually surprised me that he was number one in PWI. 2000 and
I couldn't
2009.
remember if he was or not.
Fucking slamming winners.
You know they pay to get in there, right?
No, they pay to get in. No, indie guys pay to get in. Not Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins do not call up Bill Apter and say fucking,
The WWE
Hey.
calls.
hey, can you make me? I'll give you. They fucking bid it out between 1 and 2. They sit there on the phone.
What number do you have me at?
Yeah.
Well, here's somebody to put me up 5 more spots.
Yeah.
What does it take to get me
So-
to the top 10?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon, retired at age 77.
Don't call him Junior.
Do not.
He hates that.
It is something.
Not
Even
a
though he
junior.
was really old, I never thought I'd see him in my life.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
to be honest, I am
I
surprised.
don't understand how a world works without him in charge
I
of.
was gonna say, I thought he would just do it till he died.
I
same.
thought, I was the same. When it said he retired, I thought it was a hoax
I don't think anybody believed it.
until I
Especially with all
saw
the stuff that's been coming out lately.
one after another,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh god.
Well, I mean, think about
And his official
what's happened
Twitter.
in the last like 2 weeks with him.
Yeah.
Lauren Nice gets
Yeah.
fired, and an hour later Vince retires.
And a couple hours before that, Hunter is made CEO.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we
Yeah.
don't know about.
Yeah.
I think some stuff is going to come out.
But I think,
Definitely.
well, of course it
Well, they already
will.
had it.
That's
Yeah,
why I
and
think
now
that's why
the
he.
14 million of
But now the U.S. government is investigating. It's not
Ooh.
just like private
Yeah.
law firms.
It's not-
'Cause at first, remember, they were reaching out. Like, there was literally law firms saying,
It was
hey,
like
if
Wall
you have
Street
anything-
and
Well, no, that's the Wall Street Journal. That's just what publicized it. But when you had private law firms sending out memos saying, hey, if you have anything to add to this, please contact us. That's one thing. That's a bunch of lawyers looking into your shit. Now you have the U.S. government investigating you. You're fucked. You did it once. You cannot beat them twice.
Yeah. I think that's
And
part of
in
the
a
reason.
much different world than when he beat them the first time.
I mean, there is internet and there is,
and $14 million that are unaccounted for.
Well,
Yes,
and
yeah.
do you guys
budget cuts.
do you think? Well, I was just going to say that. Do you guys think like some of those wrestlers that got released was a way of trying to help cover up
I
that
don't know.
hush money that,
Well, that was
he
something
paid
I would
out?
say. So when Naya got released,
Mhm.
she posted something,
Yeah.
and now they're looking back at it like, wait a minute, did you know something?
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
going
really?
on?
I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yes, that girl, that was when she got her raise. The paralegal got a raise,
Right. Yeah.
and it literally happened in the middle of what everyone called budget cuts and people getting fired.
Right.
So it's
Every
like-
time he turned around, there was
It's
like
not just
oh,
workers. I mean, he was letting
Yeah.
go like
Oh, yeah.
cameramen and lighting
Yeah.
crew. Like,
But the funniest thing was though, like you heard like, oh, it's record-breaking year money
Yeah,
they
right.
made. So like, how the hell do you have budget cuts and you made it? Like,
Largest
you're profitable.
quarter.
Yeah.
during
like,
COVID,
what
they
the
weren't
fuck?
traveling. Say that money that they used for travel wasn't being spent,
Yeah,
so they were making money.
But then
but
you
they also
know,
aren't
just
having any
from
income from.
They're not having merchandise
Yeah.
sales and tickets.
No,
Like,
merchandise sales are probably what's still there.
but they were
It's your
paid
ticket sales, and
a lot for that blood money pay-per-views that happen every so
Yeah.
often.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia.
true.
they usually get paid to come places. Like
Yeah.
like the NFL, like places bid on their stuff. People bid on bringing them in.
Like
Because it brings
WrestleMania
revenue.
is going to be in Philly. They
Mhm.
bid on that shit to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
that.
What's the Super Bowl?
So they weren't
We're not allowed
getting
to
that.
say that. The big game.
I think
does
you're only
the
just
same
not allowed
thing.
to say it the week
Oh,
of.
Yeah.
They do the same thing. The cities bid to get the game to come there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Nia got released, she accused higher-ups of unfavorable actions.
Yeah.
So
Now looking back on it, it's like, well, was she bitter or did she know something?
budget
Could be
cuts.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Yeah.
We might if it goes to trial.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
in a way, you could look at it because I've seen some news stories that said like there would be times like they'd have meetings and then all of a sudden like Vince would come in and like, okay, we're going to push this girl that really has no talent. All of a sudden, we're going to push her to the moon. It's like, but you got somebody that's way more talented, and you're going to push not to knock like Dana Brooke, you know what I mean? Like
Or Eva Marie.
over Alexa Bliss, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like really.
I mean, even back in the Ruthless Aggression era, Tori Wilson. I mean,
But Trish put in the work. To
Yeah.
improve
but the vignettes and the promos and behind the
Oh, yeah, her barking
backstage
that's
stuff.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
And
definitely.
making out with her in front of his
I mean,
wife and stuff.
We always thought Vince was a perv.
I thought
You know,
back then, yeah.
Of course he
Um,
is.
But with Stephanie as acting co-CEO or
She
whatever,
is- no, not co.
yeah,
she's
her and
CEO.
Nick Khan.
Yeah, it
It's
said that they're
CEO.
Yeah.
they're
Co-
co.
CEOs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Hunter has creative,
COO
Yeah.
and creative.
and then they're running the company, the other two.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
the only way I can see this going really, really well is if Khan gets over. But with Stephanie there and Hunter there, it's a good thing.
And Shane's
I mean,
not involved at
it's
all.
not-
Shane's
no.
completely gone.
It's not necessarily true. Like, you don't know that it's a good thing. You just know that Hunter was wise enough that in NXT, on a small scale, he was able to sign a bunch of independent talent that people were really hot on at the time and knew how to produce that. But he also let them have a little leeway. It's harder to do that on a show that is on USA and on Fox.
Yeah.
It was easier to do that when the shit is controlled in a small little warehouse,
Well, do we also think though too? Remember, there was a news story that broke that they're going TV 14, so maybe
that's
with Hunter taking over, maybe he wants we need to be a little bit more
You
edgy.
can't culture shock though right away. You
No,
also have to
no,
look
but
at
I mean
your
because
child's
the
product.
way AEW is that we got to kind of compete with them.
No,
We can't come out and oh, I'm gonna kick the poopy out of you. You got to.
I
be
mean,
a
we
little
don't
bit
have to
edgy,
say
you know?
that.
Suffer and succotash.
You don't have
Yeah.
to say that.
I think the main change from the TV14 is the language.
But why?
They're doing it. We need to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
but I'm a huge advocate for swearing. I feel like you should express yourself however you feel fit. But if a TV14 takes away 500 kids because now their parents won't let them,
Yeah.
and those 500 kids now don't go to shows. That's potentially parents buying a ticket, the kid getting a ticket, maybe the brother and the sister getting a ticket, the kid getting a bunch of merchandise when they go there because seeing it in front of him makes him go, oh, I want that, and the Rey Mysterio mask and the John Cena armbands and the Roman Reigns t-shirt.
Foam fingers. Or
It's not, when you are now a publicly traded company, it is not, hey, we want to be able to swear on TV now.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when we used to say "suck it" and Shawn Michaels used to point to his dick?
I don't think it's going to be Attitude Era level, but
No.
it's going to be,
I think it's a bad business practice. Let AEW be those guys. Why does it have to be us or them? Why can't it just be, well, this week we had a better product, that week they had a better product. Watch whatever the fuck you want to
Why
watch.
can't, just like we said, why can't AEW just be an alternative?
It
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be better than or worse than.
Tony
just
Khan
be
also
different.
said before that he views them as an alternative. It's all the social media and the toxic wrestling fans
It's just
that make
fans.
it
Yeah.
make
They
it
just
out.
don't have to do that.
Like it's view this
Yeah.
company had more views than this company. That's the
Yeah.
fans. That's
Who
Right.
cares?
like why can't you just watch something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
But
in what
there-
you enjoy.
There was a time when wrestling's focus audience was 18 to 49-year-olds. So
18 to 35 is the prime male demographic.
Yeah.
Because it is sought as those are 18 to 35 males are sought after because they have the most disposable income. I don't know
Right.
if that's still statistically correct, but that is the sought after demographic because they are willing to part with their money more than that same age range female who is probably a little smarter with their money and doesn't want to do stupid things like five guys find a hotel for Philadelphia for 4 days and go spend $500 on wrestling tickets for 2 nights.
I mean, hey.
5 guys. 5 guys and 1 child. Which probably sounds worse.
Yeah.
I know 5 guys,
Like 3 men
one
and a
child
baby.
and 1 girl. Because
But
mine's
I think the TV 14. I don't know if that'll really change much. People again, toxic wrestling fans saw that Montez Ford was bleeding,
Oh yeah.
and they got excited. Oh, blood is back!
Well, that's
no,
fine.
I mean, it's
but
Blood
they
can-
did
blood
say
can
that
back.
too. Well, it was kind of they said it was a hard way, but the thing that they didn't do was like they would normally do is cut away while the rep tries to
Yeah.
check on him like they actually showed it. So
And put the
like,
gloves
yeah.
on. And
they
stuff.
kept going to his face.
Yeah. Look.
I remember back in the day, you
Blood.
had a red X on the screen.
Yeah.
The Bruce Beefcake spur thing.
Yeah, you had a red X on the screen. You wouldn't
Really?
show it to you. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think it's just to help them be a little compete with AEW a little bit more
So,
because
To go along with that, NXT apparently is doing a premium live event the same day as All Out.
Wow. Good luck.
When's All Out? September?
September or something. Yeah,
Huh.
it's a Sunday.
Is it during the day or at night?
they're both
like
at
to
they're
compete.
both at night. Yeah,
Oh,
I can't see anything right now on NXT competing with it.
no way.
I would much rather spend $50
There's
than
nobody
to
in
watch
NXT
that
that makes you
NXT on
want to order
Peacock.
it.
No.
There's nobody who puts asses in seats at NXT.
No.
but
They
this is
start-
I wanna
the
watch
thing
it for
that
free.
we have
I like Braun Breaker, but that's about it.
at least a month
still
of
champion?
Hunter being
Yeah.
in charge, or depending on when
He's
it is in
still not-
September.
No, Bruce is still in charge of
NXT.
NXT.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Hunter's in charge of like main creative.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Pritchard is still in charge of NXT. I mean, Sean's down there too, but and Michael Hayes.
Does Sean even know where he is?
I mean, he knows where he is. He just doesn't know which direction he's
Two
going.
different directions at the same time. You can stand in
Um,
his blind spot right in front of him.
But like that's again, that's fueling the toxic fans. We're like, oh, they're competing.
Right.
Which
Well,
you've
you
been
are.
doing shows on Saturday, and now you're going to change it to
that-
Sunday
That
because
is
it's
deliberate
their big.
competition, but
Yeah.
it's a bad idea.
I would still rather watch
Who the
AEW.
hell
Oh,
do you
yeah.
have? Unless, like I said, that step one, fucking get that motherfucker out of Ohio. He hasn't shown up anywhere yet. Grab him. Step
Gargano.
one, put Gargano on TV.
Mhm.
Fans will go crazy. Step two is Bray Wyatt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Figure out a way to get Bray to come back.
Ciampa.
Ciampa's already there.
he's on the main
Yeah,
roster.
He's on main
He's-
roster.
He's the
he's in the
business
main
dude.
I mean,
storyline.
put him
Do
in NXT.
something with him. Yeah.
No, he's on the main storyline. He's fine.
For him and Miz against Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to see that.
Oh yeah, because Miz's other partners have really sucked throughout. Man, fucking
Yeah, where's Morrison? Where's Alex
Alex
Riley?
Riley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
come on.
Ciampa's going to be next. Watch.
Oh man, when they put Biggie Langston with Dolph Ziggler, that really sucked. I saw he wasn't gonna go anywhere after that. Now what's he doing? Oh, he's sitting at home.
Whatever happened to that Big E guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Never-
Just saying, like, just give some time. Ciampa just got introduced to this storyline to these fans.
But they called him up and
Who
they did
cares?
absolutely nothing with him, and now he's
What do you
Miz's.
mean nothing?
Now he's Miz's mic person.
That's fine.
Miz doesn't
It's
need a mic
something.
person.
Oh God.
Was no different than Finn taking over
Remember
Judgment
that,
Day.
remember
and
it at Survivor
jobbing
Series
out
when that
to
like fucking
May-
jobber
Bray.
dude in the blue tights? It was like '96. He came in, he tagged with like Barry Windham and wrestled with Goldust and Sultan at WrestleMania. Fucking jobbing nothing, right?
Yeah.
Rock
I
something.
think now he's like
Rocky
making movies or something. I don't know.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, I think it
Why-
was.
Look, why does Miz need a promo person?
He doesn't. But Ciampa is now elevated by being with one of the hottest heels and mic personalities. Come on, how do you not see that?
He's on every week.
He's not fucking Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak, who
Chasing-
literally run around all night doing
Chasing
nothing.
the 24/7 title.
Losing to women.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But they literally run around doing nothing all night. Literally running around like a fucking cartoon.
But
like a
Raw gave
Scooby-Doo
NXT
cartoon.
Apollo Crews in exchange for Ciampa. That's a fair trade.
Mm-hmm.
Is Apollo still
Is he
there?
still in NXT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
he?
he just won last
Lost
night.
his accent. He's
Well,
back to
that's
Apollo.
fine.
And
That was
lost his,
fun for the first
Bodyguard guy, and he lost his.
Oh, really?
So it
Mace
was
or
a hard
Moss?
reset.
he didn't have Omos. He had
No,
what was it?
Mace.
Commander Aziz.
Commander
Oh.
Aziz.
And I saw
Who's
the
Mace? Oh, Mace is the
With Eli Drake.
with the
Who's
models.
no longer
Who's not? So they're what,
associated with that.
Dupree's.
Max Dupree.
yeah,
But now
He's-
Max, they're called like Max's Millions or something.
yeah,
It's
Marseille.
triple M. It's like
Yeah.
Max's something model or whatever.
Yeah.
But now they're not. Max isn't even there.
No, it's Maxine,
Who the fuck is Maxine?
some random girl from the
Probably
next
Max's sister.
Wait, is this Eli?
Elias and fucking Zeke.
No. But no, is this like Eli dressed up in drag?
No,
Oh,
it's just some random girl
You have
they promoted.
Eli Drake, and he's this.
Well, maybe not anymore.
Well, I thought LA Knight was a dumbass name. This ain't any better.
Max Dupree was a fine name.
Yeah,
I don't like the character.
Oh no, the character's crap. So they got the character right in NXT, name wrong. They got the name
Yeah.
right. Now they're the character wrong. I
Look.
wonder if there's something like about his body that we don't know about. Like he's breaking down or something. That he's like been in these management roles.
Same with Joe Gacy. He's been managing more than he's been wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe
wrestled here
Gacy's
and
been
there.
fucking around for a long time, dude.
Joe Gacy is playing the character well, though.
But he also I don't know what his age is. He might have started very young, but he was really young, and technically he's part of Switchblade conspiracy with John Moxley and Sami Callihan.
I mean,
Oh wow.
how can you go?
he was the third member.
Mhm.
He was a kid. He was very young, but like that was like 2004.
How can you go wrong
So-
with
Holy
Kane's
shit,
brother
around
and
for a
Stevie
while.
Richards' brother?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh,
I like Grizzled Young
who's
Vets,
that
man.
new guy that's like kind of like Joe Gacy, kind of like supposed to be like a crazy guy that's now feuding with Braun? Can't remember his
I think
name.
I think it's still Gacy. I think he's still feuding with him. Isn't he?
What's his name? The Mini Finn Balor is the one. That
Oh,
was-
Jordan Devlin.
Yeah,
Jordan Devlin?
Yeah.
Jordan
he's got a
Devlin
new name.
versus Braun.
That's coming up.
Yeah, what is his new name now?
JD something.
Joe Gacy is 34.
Yeah.
And
You're
A
younger
Kid
than
is
me.
now Axiom or whatever.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah,
I didn't even know who A Kid was.
it's in UK.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
supposed to be
expect.
good.
I don't expect an immediate change.
right.
I kind of do actually. And when I say immediate, I don't mean like
Hard reset.
I don't mean like Monday they were one thing and Friday were different.
Right.
I mean like after SummerSlam.
Yeah,
SummerSlam could be
because they
years.
said everything going into SummerSlam is going to stay the same.
I mean,
Right.
they already started
Well,
because
that's not true because they already fucking
they
changed
canceled
something.
Riddle and Seth.
That's because
Riddle and Seth
got
is-
hurt.
No, it's
Yeah.
kayfabe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's. I think
Oh,
that's,
I didn't see it. I
It's
just didn't.
kayfabe. It's a reset of creative.
Mm.
but
maybe
for the most part,
maybe,
most of
uh,
the stuff that like
maybe
Vince already
someone's
had in
pectoral
place and
muscle
all that.
healed up a little faster than
Oh
expected.
God.
Dun, in my soul, something. Dusty Rhodes' kid. I don't know.
Maybe
That's
Brock
just
will be there.
speculation.
Maybe Brock won't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they'll do. Hey, he didn't show up, so Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns.
Seth wins. Cody wins the Rumble.
Could be.
As far as I know, Brock is still supposed to be there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
word
weird. I
is
mean,
he left when he heard of Vince retiring.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
But he
is that
came back.
He came back
Yeah,
at the
there's
end of
a
the
rumor
show.
He
that
came back
literally-
off camera though, didn't he?
No, it was
He
on
came
camera.
back on
Okay.
camera.
No, rumor is he showed up, found out about Vince's shit, literally left the building. Then someone talked to him. I don't know if it was Vince, Paul Heyman, whoever, and he decided to come back.
Here's some more money.
No, it was
He-
probably. I mean,
But he's only on like the last 5 minutes, right? He just came back and
Or they told him to sue his ass or something.
probably said, "You have a contract."
Yeah.
I think Brock is on an appearance thing.
yeah. Last I knew, obviously we don't work.
I mean-
there. I don't fucking know anything.
They probably said, "Hey, get us through SummerSlam."
Yeah, and then we'll talk.
Or Vince asked him, "Hey, as my retirement gift, get me through SummerSlam. Get my company. No matter if I'm here or not, it's still my company."
Yeah, we started
Because
as
no
a
one's gonna
West
like it. I don't care. I can't see it. Obviously, I can't see in the future, but I can't see 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, people forget Vince McMahon's company.
Right.
Oh no, no.
You know, it's always going to be that. Yes, Vince Sr. started it, but there is Vince.
But you just said it right there. Vince Sr. started it, and people still remember that.
because of Vince.
Right.
I just, it's not. He did so much.
People still know Paul Heyman as ECW.
Yeah,
True.
people did so. He did so much for people's enjoyment in for wrestling that.
If it wasn't for Vince McMahon, it would still be a regional thing.
Who,
He's
yeah,
the one
who
who
knows
decided
what the fuck
to,
we would have.
let's
if we
get on
even have
TV.
pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, like He would have had to stay in New York, Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
He would never have gone to California or down south. Those weren't his territories.
Saudi Arabia.
Which is what AEW was doing.
NWA
East
was
Coast.
like Atlanta. He never went down to Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I'm going in there and get on TV. That was all Vince. He expanded the brand. He made Hulk Hogan a star.
Mm-hmm.
But not only did it make stars, but like by proxy, he made other companies step up their game. You know,
Think about WCW.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they were around for a while before the Monday Night Wars.
But I was even gonna say, like, he made Jim Crockett and shit want to put him out of business, so they had to step up their games. You know, War Games, that shit was created. Starcade was fucking created. Like, it's things that
Vince
were,
countered by creating Survivor Series.
yeah.
And then telling the cable distributors, you either get mine or his. But if you show theirs, you won't get any
And-
more mine.
Regardless if you like it or hate it,
WrestleMania.
he adapted Attitude Era to
Mhm.
Ruthless Aggression
Mm-hmm.
to the PG era. He adapted with the times. And as a kid, I knew Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He was in charge of WWE. Now he's not.
When I first
You
started
know?
watching, Vince McMahon was an announcer.
He was also an announcer.
And you
when I
didn't know he
started
was
for a
the
while,
owner
too.
till much later.
Yeah.
The blue suited interviewing
Mm-hmm.
guys next to the ring. He was just an announcer as far as I knew.
Yeah.
I just thought his dad gave him a job kind of thing. Then,
It's going to
Yeah.
be weird to adapt
then when you get older, you're like, oh, he owns a company?
to somebody other than
Was that
Vince.
Brett? Brett was the first one to break that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
When
Oh,
Brett
yeah.
was pissed about all that, he wouldn't like
You
shook
son
him.
of a bitch.
He grabbed him like, yeah.
You're trying to screw me. You son
Exposed
of a
everyone that he
bitch.
was the owner. Yeah.
So where does WWE go from here? Where do you see?
I don't, what, go ahead, Wes, what was your thing you said you'd like to see? You said
Oh,
earlier.
less celebrities.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You don't
To a
like,
point.
You don't like Logan Paul.
No.
No.
Look, I said I didn't like him at first.
I now.
I saw-
I don't expect Joe to like him, and I don't expect.
I don't even know who the
John
hell
Owen.
he is, but
I expect Mr. Game Changer YouTube over here to
Oh,
like him.
I don't watch many other people.
I
I don't
respect
have time.
competition
I
shit.
give credit. Bad Bunny. did
Bad Bunny
well.
is good.
Bad Bunny.
but
What are you talking?
Logan Paul
did
has more
well.
training than Bad Bunny.
Logan Paul did really
Yeah,
well.
all right, yeah.
He's been
No.
training.
Well,
I'm not saying as far as his wrestling ability, he's done fine as far as that, but he sucks on the mic.
He
He needs a mouthpiece until he gets
yeah.
I don't know.
more comfortable in front of a live crowd.
I respect him right now.
Doing like we're
the same
doing right
way
now, our
Ronda.
show, you can edit that shit, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
YouTube,
Putting-
he can edit.
Putting him with Miz is going to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
they
think-
just did that Monday night, and he looked awful on the mic. I mean, the fans were cheering one more time after he got skull crushed.
I mean,
finale.
talking to a camera is different compared to talking in front
Right,
of
that's what I'm
thousands
saying.
Yeah, I don't like
That-
talking. I don't like
Well, that's why I
talking
said
either.
I think until he gets more comfortable, they should give him a mouthpiece or something, or just have him cut things in the back where they can edit it. You know what I mean?
I think he'll do well. I really do.
Miz is a good heel
I-
to play off of.
I'm looking
Everyone
at-
hates him.
I'm willing to give him a chance, you know, but
Miz has been training him. Well, from WrestleMania.
Let's not
He
forget the women's champion is a celebrity who came in for what was supposed to be a one-off.
Oh, Ronda.
Yeah.
She's not the champ anymore.
Oh, she's not.
No, Liv
Liv
Morgan
Morgan.
cashed in.
Sorry, I can't keep up.
But your point is the same. Yes.
Yeah, I don't like
she-
Ronda.
She came in for a fucking tag match
Yeah.
with Angle.
Ronda, I don't like her work.
If they put the work in, like Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, Pat McAfee, honestly.
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
is really
They
good.
Yeah.
put the work in. I
Yeah.
don't know if Ronda's putting the work in.
So when you say less celebrities, what do you mean?
Like people like Mickey Rourke that showed up at WrestleMania and took someone's spot.
Well,
Yeah.
that was
That
for
was the
one
wrestler.
reason. That,
Yeah.
that was
But-
just to
or
make that movie.
Snooki taking a
That's-
I
WrestleMania
mean,
match.
Knoxville was okay.
Yeah,
Knoxville was
Knoxville
good.
was
He's got a
okay.
figure coming out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Knoxville was okay because
I
it was
figured.
Yeah.
it was part of a good storyline.
Yeah,
And
it was
also
funny.
to promote a movie, but it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And again, he had
it done right.
Sami
It
Zayn to
can
play off
be
of. Everyone
good.
hates
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, so that worked.
It just sucks that they take a spot from a wrestler.
It does.
Yeah. Like Drew McIntyre's not on SummerSlam.
Especially
Really?
if
No. He's
That's
on
all right.
tomorrow
I don't give a
night
shit. I
fighting
don't give a shit.
Sheamus.
especially if it's a two-parter like Mania has been.
Mm-hmm.
You have plenty of opportunity to give these guys. Whether it's a fucking 50-man battle
Let's put that
royal.
Andre the Giant
Am
battle
I the only
royal.
one that doesn't like Drew McIntyre?
I think
I
so,
like
yes.
him.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I like him.
For what? What does he do?
I don't know. I just-
counts down and then kicks people.
I liked him.
I don't
Like
know.
it had been rumored
Since
that
he was the chosen one. I liked him in TNA.
it had been rumored at SummerSlam it was going to be Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus, and I'm like, oh my god, I'd like to see that.
They would have beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah, that's why. And then they're like, no, that never happened.
So who is?
Gunther doesn't even have a match.
I was gonna say who's the Intercontinental champion?
Gunther.
So
He beat Ricochet.
I'm not calling him Gunther.
Friday night, it's Drew and Sheamus in a Dublin
Brawl,
anything
something.
goes type match,
Yeah.
and the winner gets
In
Roman
Dublin?
at Clash
No.
at the Castle.
They ruined
They could have
Pete
done that
Dunne.
at SummerSlam.
Which you've already, from what I heard, there's a poster that leaked that has Drew on it.
Oh, yeah.
At Clash of the Castle.
So in other
Yeah,
words,
but
Roman's beating
Scottish
Brock,
Castle's
and
real thing.
Theory's not cashing in.
Scottish
by
Castle, it might not be.
Yeah.
How many? They do that now.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Or he cashes in and
Like
loses.
Jericho was
Yeah.
on that Mania poster, then he wasn't even in the card.
So what happens with Theory now that Vince is gone?
He's still
Or-
gonna
Well,
get
that
paid.
was
excuse me,
good. That Roman
like Roman said,
promo.
yeah.
Who's your daddy?
Your
Yeah.
daddy's not
He
here.
got
Yeah.
who's your daddy chance?
But
Yeah.
what daddy? Who was his daddy in NXT? In the way,
Oh.
Daddy Johnny.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So I have a couple
maybe
friends.
Daddy's home.
I have a couple friends that weren't okay with the Money in the Bank thing because he didn't really prove like he didn't have a match to get in. They just kind of threw him in, which
Oh no, you're unhappy that a heel got.
I like
he
it.
got
He drew
something.
heat.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
That's what he's supposed to do.
I like it.
How dare he?
But and this is actually something that Vince was pushing down our throats without being too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was done the right way.
Yeah.
Not because it was
Yeah.
done heel way.
Yeah.
Pushing a face down someone's throat, pushing somebody
Cena.
down somebody's
Roman.
throat. Yes,
Roman.
that
John
you're supposed
Cena.
to cheer
Mhm.
for will get the opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Pushing somebody down our throats that we don't want is getting the right heat.
Right.
Fuck you. Stop winning shit.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see you.
That's supposed to
I
be-
enjoy it.
At the pay-per-view, like, I want to see this guy get his ass kicked. I'm so tired of Vince
Right.
But
McMahon
they're
and
also
things.
doing that every week, and everybody's like, oh, now they're just squashing him every week.
He's been jobbing every week.
Yeah, so that when he finally cashes in, you're like, there's no way. He keeps getting beat up. There's no
He's
fucking
going to
way.
lose to last year. There's no way he's winning the U.S. title. He's going to lose.
Have 3 belts.
to end that storyline, like the end
Yeah.
that feud, and then he'll come out.
You don't think he'll have the U.S. and the WWE?
I don't think he gets
He's
either
the John
one.
Cena, man.
I don't think he gets either one. I like Theory.
What
I'll
if they
come around with it.
turn that match into a 4-way and had Drew and Sheamus, and they just all beat the living shit out of Theory the whole time?
Oh my god! Like
Where-
Daniel Pewter in that Rumble.
Yeah.
So during Money in the Bank, though,
You don't think he's gonna be able to wrestle?
so Theory came out, right?
Mhm.
Everybody ganged up on him. You didn't see Theory.
Right.
Oh shit, where's Theory?
Sneak
Climb
in.
up the
Yeah.
ladder.
If
I
he
like
cashes in
Theory.
on Roman, it's a heel cashing in on a heel. Who cares?
They've done that
But
before.
if they're both down, okay, this is a last man standing match. What does
Yeah.
that mean? Who
Yeah.
doesn't make the 10 count loses. If they are doubled down and he cashes in the middle of a match, we all know the rules. It now
Mhm.
becomes a triple threat. He's the only one standing.
Therefore, he
But-
doesn't get a clean pin.
No one gets
Yep.
pinned.
Yeah. Neither one of those guys.
They don't. He doesn't really
But-
beat any of them.
For the belt. Yeah.
Johnny Gargano goes.
He's not giving up on that.
But the thing to that though
He's
is
the bodyguard.
I think though when you cash in, like somebody has to be like coherent to let them know, like,
Why?
hey, you're being cashed in.
No.
Wow.
Have you
So.
have you seen the last couple cash
At Mania, though, Seth cashed in when both of them were on the ground.
Yeah, that's
He would then stopped on Roman and
Yeah,
won the
that was-
belt. Like,
yeah.
like,
yeah.
No, because Brock was getting up, and I think the ref went to Brock and said, "Hey,
I
he's
don't-
cashing in."
Okay, well, find out your inside scoop and find us that rule because I don't think that's a thing.
yeah. Instead of
They
they
can
changed
always-
I'm not
it.
saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
they
It
changed
seems
rules
like
with
when
it.
they cash in, they
I
usually
think-
go over
Like the duct tape
and
the
make
last
sure
man
that
standing match.
they're
That-
ready.
think
Now,
that's
maybe
just-
with it being a last man standing, they don't have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the last man standing match.
Yeah.
But like,
Fuck it.
well, like when Liv came out to cash in on Ronda, the ref went over and told Ronda, "You're being cashed in on. She's cashing in."
fucking Cena was
You know what I mean?
got put right
so
through
I
the
have
table.
seen that. So I don't know if that's.
And that elimination
something
chamber
they
he was
have
like
to
half
do.
dead, and Edge came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember
Yeah.
when he came out, Vince came out and said, "This man here is cashing in his money in the bank."
They usually always announce it.
Well, yeah, they have to
So,
announce it.
Yeah.
It's not
For the crowd.
Yeah.
But how about that? Defend every 30 days you get stripped. When was the last time they even defended that? Or
Roman's a part time.
Roman takes
Yeah.
he takes Brock
Both
months
belts.
off. Yeah,
He's a part timer that's at least one every week.
I mean, yeah.
He just defends.
What'd
He's
you
not,
say?
he's
Was
not
he
a part timer like
a
The
week
Rock.
away from 700
700
days for Roman. So what's that, like 2 years?
Almost.
Yeah.
Did he win it at SummerSlam? Is it 2
He
years?
came back
SummerSlam,
at SummerSlam. Then they had a pay-per-view like a
Great
few
Balls
weeks.
of Fire.
It was like a few weeks after, and then he won a triple threat against Braun and the Fiend.
And he's had it ever since.
Yeah.
So SummerSlam will be almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I said whoever beats him, that'd be someone like Theory who needs that rub.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Not
be.
Cena,
Right.
not
There
Brock.
are ways. It's wrestling, man.
If
Yeah.
it's not, if it's
Telling
not
a beautiful-
Theory,
Whoever ends that
Story.
streak,
if it's
let it
not
be somebody who
Theory,
gets elevated.
it's Cody.
Yeah.
Someone who gets elevated, not
It-
Cena
no,
or The
it's-
Rock or somebody dumb.
Cody's
Doesn't need
getting it when
If
he
it's
comes
not
back.
Theory, it's
Well,
Cody.
Yeah.
Cody can take it off of Theory.
Yeah.
I think Theory as a face would make money.
No,
Why?
no.
Really?
I said before, Theory, he's a good looking guy. He can do that selfie
Exactly.
thing with the
He's-
crowd.
Exactly. So he makes
I don't know
everybody
about
hate
that.
him.
Yeah, I know. But I think he'd be a good face.
He could do that shit with the crowd when people aren't looking, so it's like a bad picture of them.
He
You know,
can do
like
it
if somebody's like looking this way, take a
Yeah.
quick selfie with them.
but he can do the
Oh,
opposite
shit.
too, be embraced by the crowd. Like Cena
Well,
would
he is.
dive in and be like,
He is
"That's-
embraced as a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrestling fans like him, but I mean,
Some guys don't do well. Look at Roman.
He's much better as a heel.
Definitely.
I think Theory as a face would really.
I don't know.
Then he'd really get compared to Cena, and I don't think they want
Oh
that.
God.
Well, I mean, Theory was the uber baby face in
The only
Yeah.
problem is though, like you were saying though too, and to your point, like if he cashes in while they're both down and he wins that way, and then he loses it right away, then he looks
he's not
terrible.
gonna lose right away.
You know,
I think you could have him duck and dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
For
That's
a
what
few
I'm saying.
months.
I
The
would
next-
hope you could.
The
but
next thing you have to do is surround him with 4 people.
Yeah.
You have to surround him
With
with
a group.
A group. Fucking please.
Yeah, because Roman's going to send the
But
Usos
that's-
after him.
But
Roman
that's the
is
thing,
after
though,
him.
too, with
Judgment Day.
Vince not being there anymore, and that was being his project guy.
Yeah, we don't.
People-
feel
Well,
that.
he
We don't
was
know
that, that way.
People are saying that since Triple H took over, he demolished Theory.
I don't think so. Because he
No,
liked him in
He could
NXT.
get like
Yeah.
the Viking
Yeah.
Raiders
Yeah.
who are doing nothing.
Triple H hired him.
Yeah.
You get,
I like Theory.
the Viking Raiders.
I like Theory too.
Omos ain't doing shit.
I mean,
get those kind of guys.
Even in that chamber match when Brock launched him off the
Mhm.
fucking chamber, we were like, "Oh my god, this guy is like."
Yeah, I used to watch him in Evolve. He was.
Well, actually, I think his next feud is going to be Dolph, right? Is that where they're headed?
Yeah.
Theory. Dolph turned
Dolph
face.
randomly
Dolph
kicking
turned
him.
face. Yeah, I forgot.
He may try to
That's
stop
a
him.
fine. That's a great.
Let him learn from
2-3
Dolph.
month
Yeah.
program.
hmm
From
Theory doesn't have to
SummerSlam
learn.
to Survivor Series.
What do you think Theory needs to learn?
He's a young guy. Why not? You
He's
can learn
young,
from Dolph.
No, he's not that young.
You see that
He's
match
been
with
around for a
with
while.
McAfee?
He's been around for a while.
That was
Dolph's
one of
not
the
a bad
best
guy.
matches.
I like Dolph. That's not a bad person to be paired with. They'll bump around for each other.
Yeah, he just needs to. And again, this is where you can surround him with a bunch of people. He needs people. He needs other people that help him duck and dodge.
Since he
The
doesn't have Vince to
cowardly
protect him
heel.
now, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is he going to be one of the guys that the cash in runs out,
No, I don't think so.
like teasing him?
He just
Could
I
be.
don't think it's going to go that fucking long. They've
I mean,
been
Liv Morgan
featured-
cashed it in like an hour later.
They've been. It's. I don't
The
think,
girls
I don't
usually do.
I don't think Money in the Bank's worth a damn anymore.
Yeah,
It's only good for a few months.
fucking Otis had it. That ruined it for me.
It's not about having.
and then
I
he
mean,
lost it to
I mean,
The
the
Miz.
story.
Yeah.
I mean, the storyline with it tends to. If you have it for too long, people stop caring.
Yeah.
not,
forget
not
about
just,
it.
Not just forgetting. Forgetting is good.
Yeah.
Forgetting is good because then you can when you do cash it in, then it's
You're like,
it's,
oh shit!
Right.
it's more of
Yeah,
I don't even
God,
give a
yeah.
fuck anymore.
I
Like
kind of would have.
Sandow. Sandow lost for like 6 months straight when he won it.
Yeah.
And then he cashed it in and lost. No one
Yeah.
cared.
That's because Cena beat him.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Of course.
As soon as he cashed in on Cena, I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna go on.
No.
But I like we said that RVD was like, you and me, like, whatever called one night stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're both faces. Let's just do it. Best
That's
man wins.
because I think he was the only face that had it.
Maybe
I mean, Punk was a face, but then he turned.
he turned.
A lot of them turn.
Swagger,
Daniel Bryan.
Swagger was
had
a
it.
heel.
No,
Cena.
Edge was a face
But he
when he
turned
got it
heel.
from Kennedy. Remember when Kennedy
Well,
won?
because Kennedy got hurt. We're supposed to be out for like
Yeah.
Right,
a
well,
year.
but that's
And then it
what
was
I'm
like a
saying.
month.
And then he was out a month. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
No, he got it. No. Edge.
The first time he won.
Edge was a
twice.
heel
no.
the first time.
He actually won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
The
Then
first
he
time.
beat Kennedy for
Kennedy
the Money
won
in
the
Bank.
second one.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
That's the one
Edge.
where Edge gets pulled out of the match.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he goes through the ladder
Yeah.
and he gets hurt.
Yeah.
So that's why they quick rectified it with.
And then I think Edge beat Taker for the belt.
Yeah. Like the next night on SmackDown or something.
I
Yeah.
don't remember at all.
But other than that, I mean, Cena was a face,
So was Punk when he won.
Mhm.
He cashed it on Hardy, made him a heel.
but then
Yeah.
he turned.
Otis, but then he lost it to.
What was Orton when he won it?
Probably a heel.
I think
He jumped so much out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
He's
Daniel
he's like
Bryan,
Big
I
Show.
think, was a face when he won.
Hey, where is
Didn't
Orton?
Kofi win it?
Yeah.
Orton's hurt.
Big E
Oh yeah, Big
just
E.
won it last year.
Yeah, he cashed
And he
it
cashed in
yeah.
on Lashley.
It sounds like we're about 50-50
Yeah.
on heels and faces.
Yeah.
What's Orton hurt with?
back injury,
Yeah.
like legit, like bad
I need a backiotomy.
a bad back injury. Like
Because I was gonna say they could potentially.
I got
Seth Rollins comes out, another big event, and I don't have an opponent. Well, there's no Vince McMahon to send one down for me now. So what do you got? And then everybody's like, Cody, and then I hear voices in my
Oh.
head.
Then Moxley shows up.
Especially because Riddle was the.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he hurt
opponent.
Riddle.
Yeah.
So if Orton would come in, hey, you hurt my partner.
It's a possibility.
I mean, when Orton got hurt, there were talks about retirement. But
He ain't going anywhere.
So earlier West and I discussed that. I said Liv Morgan is going to get murdered by Ronda straight up,
no,
and he said about if
Disqualification.
Bailey or Charlotte shows up,
that
might
DQ.
wreck
So,
the whole
Charlotte's going to be at her daddy's funeral.
busy, and her husband,
I
her
forgot
husband
about
and her
that.
dad.
somebody said that Flair is literally going to die.
Oh,
Someday.
No,
God.
it's fucking Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
But if that man
But it
takes
could
a
be
bump,
Bailey. Bailey's been out for a while.
if he blades, he's going to die.
No, he already did for the fucking gimmick.
Is Flair going to show up in just a robe?
Oh, God.
Dick swinging
On the
in wind?
airline?
So
What's going to
Ronda,
happen is he takes a guitar shot.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett's broke 1,000 guitars and never drew a dime. No? Nobody?
Ronda is the one that wanted Liv.
Yeah. That's true.
So
I know, but I don't know that
Like,
they buy into
in
her.
an acclaimed way?
Nice.
she was the one that demanded she drive it to Liv.
I was happy for Liv. I really was. I liked her.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really care. There's
But again,
not a single. I'm sorry.
It's the chase.
Yeah, again,
Bailey needs to come back.
Bailey.
There's
Once
not a
she-
single-
Definitely.
there's not a
she
single
won it,
female
and
I
now
give a
what?
fuck right
Not as a
now.
face though.
What?
We need
No.
heel Bailey.
heel Bailey's way
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Who's the top female heel?
Now?
Natalia.
Oh, Jesus.
No, Becky.
Yeah.
Becky's a
Is
top
Becky
heel.
a heel? I don't
Yeah,
know what
she
the
is.
fuck.
She was after Bianca all the time.
Yeah.
Her and can't you tell by the way her and Seth
And
dress?
Carmella, I guess, who got
They
a push
dress
for some reason.
Obnoxious.
Yeah, who dresses them, by the way?
Damn.
Yeah.
It's all.
I thought Becky was just a Stone Cold type.
Don't do it.
No.
Well, she's supposed
She's
to be,
lost
but,
a lot of her shit.
but she wrestles mostly faces
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think
for a tweener.
I think
the
she's
man
straight
gimmick
up
was the
heel.
last good thing. I think after that,
Yeah,
it's
but
really
and then
fallen
Ric
off.
Flair said his opinion about
Now
that,
she's,
and then it stopped.
Big time
Big
back.
time.
Time Bex, yeah.
I don't like that. When she did the fucking with the Edge thing, when she was like, "Don't get out of my ring," or he was like, "How do you like yourself?" or whatever. She's like, "I don't like myself. I love myself."
Well, now she's
Fucking
supposed to be
dumbass
crying because
accent.
she keeps losing all
Yeah.
these big matches, these opportunities that she's supposed to be.
But like she told John Cena
why?
to get out of her ring. Like,
Think
fuck
about
yeah,
it though.
man.
Think
She
about
also no-sold Cena. You
Hey,
say
she still is,
he's walking
yeah.
on backstage. She was like, "I don't give a shit."
She couldn't see him.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Think about it though. Bianca and Liv
Both faces.
need a big heel.
Bianca better hold on to it for a while. I like her.
I think they like Bianca.
I like
Yeah.
Or
Bianca,
Ronda
too.
does take it off of Liv and fucking Bailey comes in face her.
I mean, Bailey's cleared.
I mean, the draft is coming. If that matters anymore, you
What?
flip flop.
Why have a
do that
draft if you
again?
unified the titles?
I
Usually
know.
every October.
And they're on both shows. I don't get it either. The Usos go back and forth. Street
Yeah.
Profits go back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that match though.
Like I said, does it even matter anymore?
Usos and Street Profits.
That does look like it's going to be good.
I mean, the Money in the Bank match was
I
amazing.
thought Seth and Riddle would be match of the night, but I guess not anymore.
Really? I don't know. That's another guy I don't get.
No, Usos and
Riddle-
and
Riddle-
Profits.
Riddle does nothing for
I
me.
don't. Yeah, I don't like Riddle. I don't know.
I like the gimmick. I like that he's high. That's about it. Like
I'm pretty sure Hunter gets it. I don't think Vince got it all what his
No.
gimmick was.
Oh no, he definitely got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think Vince?
RVD
I
gave
think-
him papers
Vince
at the Hall of Fame.
Did Pritchard ever say if he did? I know Pritchard does.
He doesn't say it.
RVD gave him papers.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
But was it Pritchard who said
I think weed's probably the only.
somebody had to
thing he knows
explain to him
what's
what
up.
like 420 meant? Because Vince
Well,
didn't
that was
know.
back
Oh,
then.
those
Yeah.
RK Bro 420 shirts that
No.
came out this year.
No,
I'm like,
but-
how
No,
did
this is
they
about
find
like
those?
RVD's day.
But
He had no clue.
they took marijuana off the medical.
Well, I mean, Vince never sleeps. He probably does.
No, I'm fucking dude. I'm baked right now, and I'm so tired.
That's me when I'm drunk. I get tired.
Well, the thing with Riddle though too is he's doing too much of Randy's stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill
Is
him,
he?
too.
See, I don't watch his
He
matches.
does
so
the
I don't know.
RKO every
The
match.
spike DDT.
He does this when
He
he
does
comes
the
after the
draping.
ring.
Oh, the feet on the ropes DDT.
The
Although
power
his-
power
yeah,
slam.
Although his RKO at what was it, Money in the Bank, the jumping one was pretty sick.
Yeah, where we thought
Yeah.
Seth died.
Orton couldn't do that. But
Did you guys hear what the Acclaim said to the one guy who had
Oh,
an
yeah.
RK Bro shirt on?
And he said, "Who the hell's that?"
And it
Who's
just said
Randy?
like, what did it say?
Hey,
Oh, it just said
Randy.
Randy.
No, it's
They're
like,
like-
hey, Randy.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
what's that?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know what that was either. What
And
is
then
it?
RK
Randy?
Bro.
RK Bro.
Oh,
That's when Riddle says, hey,
You know what I
Randy.
thought it was? I thought it was Trailer Park Boys.
No, on the arm here it said RK Bro.
Oh,
And that's what the
I
Acclaim
saw
was-
that. I saw that shirt
Yeah,
too. I
I
didn't know.
heard
I
that.
think
Yeah,
the Acclaim
yeah,
probably beat them too. He's like, I don't know about that. Like,
Yeah, Max didn't know what that was about.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
he didn't get it. He's like, what is that? Like,
I thought it was like, hey, Randy.
That's kind of what he
it's supposed
does.
to be Riddle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
how-
don't
yeah,
watch
that's how
the
he does
product,
it.
man. I
Yeah.
just don't. I'm sorry. I can't.
We have a wrestling podcast and none of us watch wrestling.
no, we don't watch
No,
WWE.
I don't watch
I
either
don't.
one on
I
cable.
Yeah. I just.
I watch it.
They got my fucking view because you told me that SATs were on.
They were.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I'm like, what is this
Yeah,
conversation?
I was
about?
I know.
I was like,
who the
are
hell
you
they?
joking? And then you're like,
Well, because you said, "Are you joking?" After I said that.
They sent a picture, and I'm like, what are we looking at? What is
Yeah,
this
but I
picture?
thought
People.
I thought like when you said it because I made the joke that they looked like the Spanish Usos. So I thought Usos were on TV and you were just calling back to
No.
that joke. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, are you serious? And then I put it on and no, it's like it's Becky and
No, SAT were on. Yeah.
yeah. Well, now I saw. Yeah, then that's very fucking cool.
Like a one-off?
yeah, they were.
They went
backstage
from
with
Hamburg to Madison Square Garden.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Did they call him SAT or they?
No.
Oh, they
Oh,
did.
did they call him something?
I think they had. Yeah, they were SAT. They had a nameplate. They had
Oh,
a background.
they were. It was
like a promo or like.
For
it was
Ray's
for
20th.
Ray's 20th. Yes.
Oh, okay.
How are they associated
Man,
with Ray?
where does Dominic go, man?
I'm telling you, they've been all over.
I thought Dominic would have turned.
Maybe Sunday.
They're probably
why does he,
dragging
why do
it
we?
out.
Why do we need him to turn?
Or it's in Ray's contract that they won't.
So then Ray can go away.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ray can go away. What if like
Ray said he wants Dominic to carry on the mask.
That's
I
why
was just gonna say,
Yeah.
what if he loses a match, and this is like his last match, and he takes the mask
Yeah.
off and puts it on Dom,
That would be great.
right?
That would be good.
I think there's.
Or-
I said more like he
Or
turns
he turns on
rips
him
it
and he
off.
takes it off.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
fine. Yeah, I like
But
that idea
is it
better.
a good
Yeah.
thing to put a mask?
Not
on
everybody
Dominic?
has to turn. Jesus
But-
fucking Christ!
It's a swerve, bro.
Do you need a mask on Dominic now that the kids know who he is? And like, I
it's
don't
not.
know.
That's not what Mexican masks are about.
Yeah.
It's about lineage, heritage. It's about telling this. Like your mask tells a story about who you are.
Like Ray's named after his uncle Ray.
Yeah,
That's
even
where
though
it's
he's
from.
junior, he's not. His dad is not.
I want Dominic to get away from the Rey Mysterio shit.
I don't. I just want. He,
He's
but he
too
can.
big for a 619.
That's true. But he can also like.
He needs to make his own style.
It's not. He just needs. He should have fucking. He
Wrestle
shouldn't
more like
have.
his dad
He
is.
shouldn't have. Like we talked about off air. He shouldn't have had his first match in the WWE on the WWE stage. You need to be
With Seth
built.
Rollins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's
SummerSlam.
Ray, yeah.
And Ray has been on record as saying he did not want to take that match, but he said it's your decision. You're old enough to make your own decision, but I don't think you're.
Don't
ready
get
for
me
it.
wrong. Dominic's not bad, but he should have definitely been in NXT.
Yeah.
Not just NXT. Like if your whole thing is going to be lucha, and the only lucha you know is your dad's. Sorry,
Has
Rey
a-
Mysterio is not the
Americanized.
greatest. Rey Mysterio is not the greatest lucha star of all time.
Or,
Go learn.
or like you saying, like, Ray goes to give him the mask and he rejects it. I don't want
I mean,
that shit.
I think the best thing
I'm
to
my
do is
own
keep a
man.
mask, or you just come out with it. You don't have to wear it.
Yeah, that's true.
You can just come out
Like
with it.
Andrade did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You don't
You
have.
could
to
wear it and then take it off. That's what Andrade did. He would wear it to the
Mhm.
ring and take it off and
Yeah.
wrestle.
Which one of us are high?
Yeah, what the?
You just said the same thing I just said. Yeah, it's all about heritage.
Who's
though.
your dealer? I
I
need to hit him
agree that he should stop. He don't do all of Ray's shit, but learn the heritage of lucha if you're going to try to progress with lucha as your gimmick.
Like, I get it. Your first couple of matches, 619 is fine because
Yeah.
it's Ray's thing.
Because
but after
you weren't
that,
Dominic Mysterio, you were Ray's kid.
yes.
Yeah.
There's a
After that,
difference.
though, you need your own
Once he
style.
after WrestleMania, because it was like
Yeah.
it was like SummerSlam and then
To
WrestleMania.
Mania, yeah.
So once he got past Mania and started having a tag match every week or singles matches, so more than just I'm just wrestling or getting beat with a cane or whatever. Now you need to start figuring your own shit
Like,
out.
it looks so awkward when he does a 619.
I agree. I don't think big guys should.
And
Looks
he's
weird.
off the top
Rope
buckle,
to
and
look
it's
down
it's
below.
like it's
The next thing you know, you'll be on the flow.
20
Maybe you can go
years.
down to NXT and you can team up with Kane's son and
No.
whoever else was in that picture. You
Stevie
said.
Richards.
Steve Richards' son.
They're the Grizzled Young Vets.
Brock Lesnar Jr.
No, he's
No,
in
that's
AEW.
AEW. Yeah.
And then there's Brock Anderson Jr.
Oh yeah.
True. I forget he's
Arn
there.
Anderson, yeah. WWE, I'm hoping is changing for the better
Hopefully.
with Hunter in charge of creative. We obviously know that Hunter is smart when it comes to indies, and
He's knowledgeable.
yes,
Mm.
He knows that it's
But-
there.
Hunter had people like William Regal, who he trusted, who are no longer there.
Yeah.
they let him
There's a
go.
lot, and there's also the people who he knew
Keith Lee,
that he could
Mhm.
lean on.
He had a lot of
You
scouts.
need a main event. Ciampa and Gargano,
Adam
Mhm.
Cole,
baby,
Yeah.
infant,
All of
toddler.
them. Kyle O'Reilly,
Yeah.
Bobby Fish.
But-
But he had people who scouted him.
It's
people
not
he
that they
trusted who weren't
left.
there anymore.
their contracts ran out. They
Yeah.
didn't want to go to the main roster.
Yeah,
right.
Nothing left to do on NXT because they knew with Vince in charge, especially Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to be Keith Lee's manager
Yeah.
Yeah,
and shave his hair?
yeah. Bearcat Lee.
Yeah.
Makes you
Oh,
wonder,
yeah, I
like,
forgot about that.
if you could go back in time.
Carrying Cross.
I
Yeah.
just say to these guys, like, just hang on for another year.
Karrion Kross
And
was turned into a sex.
Vince will be gone. and Hunter will be in charge, and you guys will be fine.
But there's also, sometimes you, even now, like recently, hang on, just wait, because like we were saying earlier about Big E, that looked like it was going nowhere. The New Day was shit.
They
They were
started.
heels.
Vince wanted
Yeah.
them to as pastors.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were faster heels.
Power of positivity. They were
Yeah, it
heels.
was fucking terrible.
They said, "You know
Just
what? Fuck this."
wait.
But you know what
Just-
got them over?
We're
Their
gonna have
jokes. They
we're gonna
started
have
being
Budios instead.
obnoxiously funny.
Yeah.
And it got them over.
Gargano
Well, it was
hasn't
the
signed
new-
anywhere yet.
New Day sucks. Remember?
Yeah.
It was New Day sucks, and it's like, well, we know what you want. You cheer for it every week. New Day sucks.
Yeah, and the fans like, these guys are funny. I
Day
like
sucks.
this.
New Day sucks.
And then
Hey,
pancakes.
hey, well, Carrion's still available, so
Yeah.
Well,
he
he's-
can come back.
You know,
and
CYN.
Sin,
Uh,
whatever.
I
it is.
forget about
Technically,
that.
that's a thing. It is a contracted
is it?
company.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
And that's where they
somehow
apparently there's like
EC3
apparently there's like a confide like a what's that thing in church where like there's boxes.
Right.
Confession. Confession. Apparently,
Wow.
apparently, when you sign with Control Your Narrative, you can talk shit without anybody saying anything.
Oh my God.
Because EC3 is
What the fuck are you talking about?
Are we all going to go to that show? And just,
Seriously?
Yeah, I think so.
You want me to go on it?
I want to go.
I'd
Just-
like to go just to see.
Again, I'm telling you.
It's
that
standing
before
room.
you take your kid to it.
Are we going to goof on it, or are we going to legit watch it?
Depends on if it's good. Oh,
Is there anybody
I
there
haven't
besides
decided.
the people that we know? Besides EC3 and Braun?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
Wesley Blake.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys
Yeah.
besides the people you know. Like the rest of the card.
I mean, anybody else that we would know? Right?
Here's what
Someone
you're trying to
that's
say.
worthwhile.
No, not that I know of. Flip Gordon, but I don't think he's on that one.
I don't think he knows who he is.
And Carrion, I do not believe is on the show that's coming to Reading. He might be on the show that comes to Philly. But he's
I'm
not
curious
on
to see. Do they do like? I kind of feel like GCW like they just walk around and meet people. Like it's not like a paid.
This is
meet.
standing room only that we've ever
But-
no,
well,
No,
yeah.
there's a pay. No, there's a meet and greet before the show.
Is there
Yeah, it's like $125.
Oh,
for
Jesus.
everybody?
Well, that's not bad.
For
though.
everybody.
If you think about even if you just get like
Braun and
EC3 and Braun,
That's
like
true.
that's like $100 there for
Yeah.
Braun because he doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
So
Wesley Blake.
yeah, well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
you wouldn't pay
he's
that,
probably in the NXT
The-
book.
you wouldn't
the
pay that
nine-
just for him.
no,
But if you got him,
but
with
you
everyone
also
else,
that also includes your ticket. Like that's like for everything.
Yeah, that's not bad then.
True.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
not.
and it could be like the way TNA's used to be. They had that
Oh, yeah.
backstage pass was like $50, but you got to meet whoever
Everyone
was
was
available.
there.
You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
No,
the one time
you
I met, like,
right.
8
Just
to
because
10
you don't know
people.
them, maybe this is the time where you do. You go around and you meet people that
This
you
could
don't
be
know.
your Orange Cassidy moment.
Yeah, well, fuck. Now that I found out that he was whichever one it was, Soldier Ant or I fucking met him before.
Fire Ant or Soldier
Yeah.
Ant, one of
I
them.
think
yeah.
he was
But, like,
Fire,
This could
and
be
Drew Gulak was Soldier.
this could be like
Chikara, really?
Yeah, so I met both of them.
I didn't know
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Yep,
I,
didn't
mean,
know that.
I knew the ant characters. I didn't know that's who they
Yeah.
were. Oh wow.
Didn't know that.
this could be like the local guy that nobody ever knows, and then he makes it to then you can say you met them.
The next John Cena.
Nyla Rose. My Nyla Rose.
Nyla.
Or who's that other girl that I saw a reverb at a local show, and then she went on to
Jordan
something.
Grace.
Yeah,
I knew
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
back in ACW
And
and
she was-
Stevens. Yeah,
was she still in Impact?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's her champion, her
Oh.
and
champion.
she's gonna take Jonathan Gresham with her.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Oh,
that he
yeah.
I
dropped the
don't
belt.
know, man. Fuck off.
Yeah, is that at work?
No,
I don't
he-
think
I
so.
don't think so.
He asked for his release.
I get the fact that everybody views it as, oh, Cesaro came in from WWE.
Another WWE
It's
guy.
not
It's not.
Cesaro.
No.
Claudio ran that fucking company. Him and Hero did all the tryouts. That anybody that came through and tried out for ROH in their years, they ran their tryouts. Claudio would clean up after the fucking shows. He'd build the ring. He is ROH. So yes, he went on and did some shit for himself, but bringing him back to ROH to win that belt is not we're giving it to
A Vince
a WWE
guy.
guy.
Well,
He's an
not
ROH
only-
guy who went to Vince's world.
Made his money.
Not only
Yes.
that, but Tony Khan brought that company back. It was done.
Would they say
Yeah.
the same thing? Would they say the same thing if Adam Cole would have won? Because Adam Cole is a former ROH champion.
Yeah, that's
they
what I
probably
wonder.
would've.
You know, like what if AJ Styles came back? Would you have said the same
Or
shit?
Punk.
Punk, yeah.
Or Punk, yeah,
He was
So
ROH before he
Daniel
was WWE.
Bryan.
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't say.
I think it's just because he's so new,
Toxic
Yeah.
wrestling
and
fans.
it's just there's some fans who that he's still Cesaro in their head.
Well, yeah, because he's been in AEW like 2 weeks or something. He's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
new.
But
Yeah.
it's
Like
Claudio.
Samoa Joe has the belt. No one says a word about him
Right.
because he's a Ring of Honor
Yeah.
guy.
But I
Right.
think it's because Samoa Joe is also a TNA guy.
Yeah.
And like so
When I
people knew it.
when I
His
hear
audio
Samoa
went-
Joe, I
More of a
think
TNA guy than a WWE guy.
Yeah. And that's what I said about like, would you say the same thing for AJ? Would you say the same thing for now Bryan or Punk or Cole? No, because you view them differently. It's just because most people didn't view Claudio. And when he was in ROH, he wasn't a single star. He was a tag star
with Hero.
with Hero. So people don't see him in that light.
I think
And
Gresham-
do we know
sure.
if he was never going to get the belt back? I mean, like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
you're
like
right,
everybody
exactly.
loses championships in wrestling. Like,
I
God
get, I
damn,
get what you're saying.
dude.
Like in the eyes of like my son, he has no idea who Claudio is. He's Cesaro.
Mhm.
Right.
He's a WWE guy who went to AEW. He has
Yeah.
no idea who he was before he was Cesaro.
Yeah.
So in his
Look,
eyes, yeah, it's a WWE guy who went over
how
there.
long
Won.
had Gresham had the belt?
A
He had
while.
it during the
Oh,
closing.
wow.
He had it when
Oh,
there
wow.
was no Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Like,
So like, why? Look,
I don't know.
if you're pissed that
was he
he
mad he
lost,
lost it or mad that he lost it to Cesaro?
From what we hear, we don't know. We're not there.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
But
on
the
social
rumor
media.
is that he is mad that he lost it to Cesaro because he sees it as you
And-
brought in one of those guys. Now you did the same because he sees it as you did that shit in your company, as in Tony Khan. You did that shit in AEW. You brought in all these WWE guys to take over, and now they're the stars of your show. And now you're gonna do it to my show. But I've been running this shit. We didn't have those except Jay Lethal is a TNA guy, right? Who was brought in. So what the fuck, right?
yeah.
Sanjay Dutt. Nobody gives a
Yeah.
shit that he was an ROH. He was a TNA guy.
Well, and from what some of the news stories I saw, it said it's kind of almost in a way like when Randy Savage and Honky Tonk Man were feuding over the Intercontinental. Like everything was all about Randy, and
Oh.
then like last minute, like they talked to Honky and like, okay, well you're going to drop the belt. From what I've seen, like Jonathan Gresham was told like pretty much the day of the show, like you're dropping the belt.
I don't care. You're getting paid to do a job. You're not getting paid.
Well,
to be a
that's what I'm
champion.
saying
Fucking
too.
do the
Like,
job.
yeah, like like he was more upset. Like he didn't have a chance to talk with Tony and all that. This guy's fucking busy. He's running two companies. You know,
That man does. I'm convinced
Yeah.
Tony does coke
Of course he does.
because AEW, Ring of Honor, Jaguars. He has a bunch of
He's
other
not
shit going
Jaguars.
on.
Run the Jaguars.
He helps run the
His dad
Jaguars.
No, he doesn't. He fucking sits in the press
No.
box with his dad on his fucking
His
phone.
dad is the money man.
Yeah.
And he
He
helps run
texts
the Jags.
fucking hug emojis to
To his brother.
Yeah.
Nick, who's available over there?
he hugs everybody. Like
Yeah.
he hugged Jay White and he hugged Okada and he hugged
Punk.
Yeah, he just hugs people now.
He's an
That's his thing.
excited
Bizarre.
wrestling
I saw
fan.
that take a shit guy went back to
Nah.
Yeah.
He's still
Take a
in
shit
AEW. Well, again, the Forbidden Door, just because Forbidden Door happened doesn't mean that people don't still come and go.
Yeah.
He probably done his tour here, but I was gonna say,
His name is Takashita,
Yeah.
but it's spelled like take.
Take-
I saw that when I was looking at the results. I'm like, who's take a shit?
some guy in Philly showed us it.
You're
Yeah.
Take a
AEW.
shit.
He's like, yo, I love this guy's name. I'm like, what
Best
is it? He's
name.
like, it's take a shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
AEW is coming back to Philadelphia, September 28th.
He's gonna
Yeah,
get his
I'll,
first show
I'll be
in
there
Columbus.
next Wednesday.
That's like right after
Columbus.
All Out then.
Yeah.
If All
Yeah.
Out is Labor
You're gonna
Day.
try to make it back for September to go with.
I wish.
Just make it to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We'll meet you
You're
there.
gonna come here.
Yeah, we'll meet you there.
We'll save
September
your seats.
4th is all out.
Okay, so yeah, like 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Still,
we might have a new champ.
So this will
We
be what
could.
their fifth
Well,
show in Philly. We've been to all of them.
Wow.
So
Fourth.
far.
Fourth.
Fourth?
This will be a fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting to know that arena like the back of my fucking hand.
Yeah.
War seats like, hey, it's us. We want our normal
Yeah.
seats. Okay.
Yeah, the past two
Maybe
times
your
we sat
friends will be
where,
there from last time.
Oh,
A couple
my
that you
God.
met.
Becky-
Yeah,
They
Becky
were a
and-
couple.
Oh, they're not a couple?
No.
I think she's gay.
Oh. Well, they were cool people either way.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
I reached out to the.
She
I,
loves the Acclaim.
I reached out to her and said, "Hey, we're bringing the Acclaim if you
Oh.
can make it." But
And then other people never came from Lebanon.
Oh, that's right.
I had like the Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah.
shirt on, and he bought a bunch of stuff. And they
I
were
like
came
his
in.
shirt.
shame on you. You missed a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Unless they were there and I didn't see him. I mean,
They didn't say anything. to
Look,
us,
I
yeah.
saw a lot of people.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fine.
If I
Oh,
if
yeah.
I didn't get a chance to say hi or anything, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it was a stressful day.
Yeah, I felt bad. Like Frank kept wanting to talk. I'm like, Frank, I just got like I'm busy. Like,
And then he dipped in the time that he could have talked. He
Yeah.
dipped
Yeah.
after like the first match.
yeah,
Yeah.
he can't. I would talk for a little bit, but like I got trying to take my son around to meet people. Or we were
I just
busy.
kept going outside and smoking weed with people.
I mean,
No. Don't say it on air.
edit that out.
Yeah, the past two times we went to AEW, we were sitting where Mox comes out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Everything.
the last two
Right
times
underneath us,
somehow
yeah.
the fuck we got right on there.
I'll
Try it
post
again.
pictures with you for you guys in the group chat
So
From there.
what's your date?
next Wednesday.
Oh, yours.
It's
Oh, yours.
Columbus.
Next. Okay.
Yeah, the first time they've ever been there.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah.
I was getting pissed.
Who the fuck would want to go
They
there?
always go to Cleveland or
They're
Cincinnati.
Cleveland or Cincinnati, and then they never announced
Who would want to go
Columbus.
to
and now they
Ohio in
finally did.
general?
Where were the two NXTs that you went to that were there? In Ohio?
Oh, that was the Arnold Sports Festival, but the first that's the first time AEW is coming.
Yeah,
to Columbus.
but I know you went to NXT twice. But where
Yeah.
was that at? Was that
It was in
Columbus?
it was in Columbus. Yeah,
That was a meet and greet. Not
yeah,
a
it was just a
show.
meet and greet.
But I feel like Columbus is a big.
It is.
Columbus had the '94 King of the Ring. I think
Was
the
it?
one with Piper and Lawler.
That's the main event.
Yeah. Well.
More they haven't been back.
Well, they had. I went to Extreme Rules last year. Now you guys get it this year.
Oh yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah, that was
Extreme Rules.
about '96, I think.
No. This is new gen. 96 is getting out of the new gen. 96 is Austin. 97 is Hunter. 98
'94
is-
was Owen
Oh,
won that
yeah.
one.
Yeah. He wasn't the main event.
Okay, well, maybe
Yeah, the
you're
main
right.
event
on
was
that game.
Piper and
Lawler.
yeah.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
guys.
We have-
Well,
Yes,
none of
sir.
the main event for the first King of the Ring wasn't Brett. It was Hogan and Yoko. Yeah, they didn't give
Yeah.
a fuck. They were just like, come see Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna, and then
And
there's
the
going to be a
rematch.
tournament.
That was
Yeah.
the cameraman with the flash that blinded Hogan.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Hogan
Hey,
lost.
Harvey Whippleman wasn't at Legends.
That's true.
yeah.
I thought we.
Oh, he was. He was.
We
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I didn't
Downtown
see him.
Bruno. He was there.
Coco.
Shit, I did not see him.
I didn't see him.
He
Where
looked-
was he?
If you didn't recognize him,
Yeah, he had to point him out to me. He's like,
Yeah.
"Look, that's Harvey
he was
Whippleman." I
next
said,
to
"It is."
Danny Davis, I think. Same table.
Oh, shit. I didn't get back in that corner a lot.
No, it was like down from us. Same row
Yeah.
we were in.
But down,
It was like
almost all the
headbangers.
way.
Whoever Rock and Roll was
Wait,
supposed to be.
Is
and
he
then-
the one who had all the Hasbros? Was he next to
Sure.
Butcher Rashawn?
I remember
Maybe.
Butcher.
so,
Yeah.
He was all the way down at the
And,
end.
no, Butcher Rashawn, and it was those girls. I knocked over a Red Bull.
Oh yeah, the girl that looked like
the girl with
Alexa
her boobs
Bliss.
hanging out, and then Danny Davis and Harvey Whipple were
The one
together.
that we thought was Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought Danny Davis was on the other side. I thought Danny Davis was next.
Yeah,
to
he was
Shane-
on the other
Shane-
side.
Shane
Oh,
Douglas.
so then Downtown Bruno was next to the girls.
Yeah.
They walked around so damn much.
Yeah.
You didn't know what they were.
Yeah, I
I
thought
know.
Danny Davis walked around more than he was
and
at his
Gallows
table.
went to Gallows' table. He wasn't
Yeah, he
there.
was always
Yeah.
he was over by us.
And
Gallows
Fucking
was
headbangers.
talking to headbangers
Yeah.
and acclaimed.
He went to the
And,
table
Yeah.
like, where the hell's Gallows? If we go to
Yeah.
Dark Waters, over there talking to them.
Dark Water, yeah. John Silver was down by us.
And we're like,
I don't know where you guys
no.
were, but Silver was down talking.
I
to
think I was
Max.
in line.
Yeah,
For Slaughter.
we met Gallows unofficially. He was walking
Yeah.
around and we too sweet of him.
Which-
That was it.
Slaughter,
I did. By the way, while we were cleaning up, I think you were in the car. I got to say hi to Virgil and showed him the picture.
oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he seemed really out of it.
He looked really thin.
He was
Yeah.
very out of it.
Yeah.
But
I
I
did say
didn't
to
ever
him
get to find. I actually never found his table. I didn't buy anything from him, and I really wanted to.
I saw him.
I saw
But
him
Exactly.
walking
And
around.
that's
Yeah.
when I said hi to him. He was walking around, but I never got to his
But
actual
so many
table.
of them were like there to socialize.
He was
and it's
he
like,
was
Yeah.
behind us like two
He was,
tables
like,
down.
I didn't
Slaughter.
go in that like that because that line was there for Slaughter so much
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
kind of didn't want to go over that way.
I
much.
I can't remember until the end when we met Slaughter. I didn't see the end of that line.
Yeah.
Booker had a long line,
Booker also,
Booker's
yeah.
line was forever. Yeah.
but I will say Slaughter is up there with Waller. Where
That's
his
a really nice
signature-
sandwich.
I think
Yeah, it
though
is.
what they really need to do next time if they bring in somebody like Booker is like they need to limit like how many things you can have signed.
they did.
Some
of them
they
kinda did.
They
So-
did.
Okay.
But what really hurt them is when I was back there is they hadn't done any of the mail orders, so people send in mails. So you could, who knows what you're sending in? You can send in 20 pictures if you paid for it already, but they can't tell you no, right? Like, so he has to get that shit done. They can
Yeah.
cut off the line, but the shit that's already paid for, mail order, you have to get that done.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I agree with you. But like when I was in line, like that guy that was in front of me was representing Bud. He had
Mm.
like a fucking stack of shit, like
Headbangers.
14 things.
Mhm.
We were in line to meet the headbangers, and that guy that you know said to us, "Hey, can you come back? This guy has 100 things he's getting signed.
Oh, the dude
Yeah.
that was supposed to bring rock and roll also. Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
back." And when we came back,
They were gone. Yeah.
And he literally
Yeah.
had 100 things. He would hand him a picture.
Yeah.
He had headbangers. He had each of them solo. He
Mhm.
had
Beaver
lowdown.
Cleaver.
He had Beaver Cleavage, and he
Yeah.
signed at Beaver Cleavage.
Yeah.
He had them before they were the headbangers. They were like the nuns. He had
Oh yeah,
every.
yeah. And Smoky
The
Mountain.
Sisters
And they
of Hate or
signed
something.
them
I
all.
think they were.
That's
Yeah.
awesome though.
It was very cool, but it was like
Yeah.
if they
and
paid
then we came
for
back
it.
and they were gone.
Yeah, if you paid for it.
I mean, they weren't the main attraction. Booker
They
was.
weren't.
Oh no, I get it. I'm just saying, it was
Yeah.
like, oh, it sucks. Like
Their
we did-
table was pretty
Yeah.
stacked though. It's not
Yeah.
like they weren't doing anything. I think we had a really good turnout. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people really came. They wanted to scissor
It's like
and all that.
organized chaos, but yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm sure Acclaim could. They had a lot of scissors.
shit. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
hot
my
too.
gosh, yeah.
I tried to help them with a fan.
I hope they wash their hands a lot because
That's the one thing. I don't know, man. Even like pre-COVID, I don't know if I want to keep touching people all day.
Yeah,
You know.
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean it comes with the territory. They kind of expect it, but
I
yeah.
guess.
I want
They were super nice, very cool.
Yeah.
huge,
All
huge
right,
thank
so
you to the
note
Acclaim.
to self: if I get back into wrestling, I'm going to do conventions. Gimmick with gloves.
Okay.
So I can
Or
wear
hand
them.
sanitizer.
No,
Please.
so that I can wear the gloves
Mhm.
while meeting people.
That's true.
It's probably why Undertaker did it for so long.
Huge thank you to the Acclaimed for coming
Yeah.
to Hamburg.
Mhm.
It was pretty
Really
cool.
fun.
Very cool. Nice
Thank you to
guys.
everybody that got to meet the Acclaimed and pre-ordered.
Yeah. And everybody that came out. Yeah.
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 thank you.
I mean, hey, Legends of Hamburg was a huge
And-
turnout.
Ryan and all the guys that helped
Ryan
organize it.
Antonio.
And then didn't you claim post us in their story
Yeah.
or whatever? So
Yeah, our group pictures.
Yeah.
This convention was bigger than it was last year, and
And hotter.
it was great. But honestly, I wouldn't rather that heat won't keep me away, man.
No,
It's-
but it's rough.
It is rough. I almost passed
It'll be
Um,
nicer at a
Keep a
different
lot of
time.
things on ice.
out. Shout out to Jamie Huddle.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
He came
came
from
from-
Virginia.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
yeah,
guy.
he's a
nice
nice
guy.
guy.
Yeah, very cool.
He's in Not Your Kids figure collectible group on Facebook.
Which I'm not in. I think
Um,
you guys are. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're not in, feel free to join up.
Everybody in there is a
Close
great
to-
group of guys.
Yeah. Close to 1,000 members.
No, there's no like trolls. There's no. It's all.
Oh, there are, but they get kicked out.
It's a friendly community.
they
I
get
mean,
kicked out.
that's our first time officially meeting Jamie, but
Yeah.
we all
I'll have to join
talk
that.
and So
Is
thank
it
you.
just wrestling figures or anything collectible?
No, it's not only wrestling figures. It's 98%, but there are other things in
Other
there.
vintage toys or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Everybody in there is they're so nice and
He seemed really nice. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
We
to
didn't get him
Jamie
to
for
sign our
traveling.
Cody figure.
Yeah.
I'll show you what we're
I kind of felt he was another one too. Like I wanted to talk, but we got busy, and then it was like,
Oh, yeah. And then during the show,
He was helping everybody.
I was
Though.
going to say he was doing shit during the show, so that's really cool.
very cool. Like, I was talking to him for a little bit, and then
He's known Vox for a couple of years now. So
he said he said he met him, and now they're like best friends or something.
Mhm.
I picked up.
They took what a different figure group was, and there was a lot of toxicity in there, and then they made their own. They're like, we're not dealing with that shit here.
That's cool.
What was going on in the other group? Like,
I don't know.
Drama.
Like people bitching about prices and like
Yeah.
Just
Like,
lots of things.
in this group, you post whatever you want for whatever you want. If people are going to buy it, they're going to buy it.
Right.
No bad mouthing. No,
Mhm.
He rode with me to pick up Bones. That made his weekend, so I'm happy
wow.
I could do that for
you know,
him.
free fan experience.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that $100 check, Jimmy. That was a once in a lifetime.
I saw
experience.
he mentioned us
Yeah.
in his post. They say we like wrestling podcasts, and
But again, huge thank you to the fans that came out during the hot day, and
Yeah.
it was up there, almost
Thank you for
100
bearing
degrees.
with us.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Thank you for being patient. Hopefully, you've had a great experience.
and you'll come again next year.
Next year, there's a new date being announced.
Possibly. Well,
But they said it's not going to be
Yeah.
this summer.
obviously it'll be a new date.
Yeah.
It can't be the same date.
Saturday the
Come on.
23rd.
You can't. You can't.
They said it's not going to be in the summertime. So you have that to look forward to. Wes, where can people find your show?
Yeah, well, thank you, Wes, for
Yes.
hanging out with us this week.
Oh, no
And he helped
problem.
us
Had
out
a
at the
great
table.
time.
Getting beat by all the games in the at the arcade.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
this week we went to the Works and Why I'm Missing. Played some arcade games. That's where Justin got the belt from me.
Mhm.
It was
Some of us
fun.
played, and some of us won.
Yeah,
They weren't always the same person.
I lost things.
I think
yeah, the ones that I won.
No, I won the light
No.
I
machine.
don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I think
I
we
think
all won some.
I think I broke the light machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It was like King Kong.
Jared, I liked the clown game
Oh, yeah.
where Jared was like, "Yeah," and then I came and I just did it. I was like, "Yeah, fuck you." I just beat you.
I should have won the basketball game, but that damn ball bounces the other way.
yeah.
The Connect Four.
yeah.
Pick four. Yeah.
Uh,
It was fun. Though.
Only
Yeah.
5 grown men can make an arcade competitive.
That's true.
But yeah, where can everybody find you?
Over on YouTube, you can find my YouTube show, The A-List, where we do movie reviews, music reviews, whatever I decide to post on there.
You review your monthly hauls for
Yep, the monthly
Funko Pops,
hauls.
DVDs.
Yep, exactly. Over on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And then Twitter, @WestAlist, Instagram, and Letterbox, also @WestAlist. It's like
You ask that every time.
it's an app where you review movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I can go on there and
You are on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I can go on and see what he thinks of this movie.
Right.
I'm getting ready to watch.
So if you don't want to watch all my reviews, you can just follow me on there and say,
What does he think about this new movie? Oh, he thinks it sucks. All right, I
Yeah.
won't watch it.
We went-
Like if you need a quick.
What do people think about Nothing But Trouble? That's all that matters.
Greatest movie ever made.
Fucking
Yeah.
is, man.
We went
Nothing
to
But
Jake's
Trouble
flea
and
market.
Empire Records. That's it. That's all I
Wes
know.
has never been to Jake's, so we
Right.
went there.
It's big,
You've
right?
Yeah.
never been to Jake's? Wow.
Just kind of keeps going.
We ran into Antonio's friend Anthony
Oh,
there.
I was gonna say
yeah.
well,
Again,
Cinema
thank you to
Sickness.
Anthony and
Yeah,
Cinema Sickness.
Yeah, you guys ran
Oh,
into
yeah.
Cinema Sickness, which is
Mhm.
cool.
That guy was a nice guy too. I saw him at the convention. I talked
Anthony,
to him a little bit. Yeah, nice guy.
Oh, not Antonio.
No,
wait.
Antonio was a nice guy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Anthony's, yeah. I was
Well,
saying.
Yeah,
Antonio,
I went through
There's
this too.
Blackwell.
Antonio, and
we
then
call him
Anthony.
Blackwell. Then we
Yeah,
call him
Well, not all
Antonio.
the time.
And
yeah.
Anthony Bowens was there too.
That's true.
Yeah. Again, thank you to everybody that came out. Thank
Yes.
you, Wes, for joining
Oh, no,
us
yeah.
for this fun week.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I know before we said it sucked you missed the convention, but I'm glad you got to experience this year. Hopefully
Yeah.
next year as well.
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Whenever you feel
see
like
at
coming,
Mania in 2 years.
whenever you feel like coming down, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Coming over,
It's over, I think.
over.
Whatever.
But yeah, stay tuned for
Directions
some.
don't matter. The Earth is flat.
Oh god.
All right, AJ Styles.
Stay tuned for a new date announcement for next year's Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest.
Yeah,
Next,
it will not be July 23rd, 2022. I promise it will be a new.
Next Outbreak show is September 17th. We will be there, of course. Before that, though,
With bells on. Oh, that's a saying.
Before that, though, upcoming we have CCW in Lancaster.
Well, it's CCW in Valor.
Yes, at the Clipper Stadium.
Yes, that's gonna be cool with Del Rio and
RVD,
Santino.
Yeah.
Dirty Dango, I think.
Yeah, I think he was on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ricardo Rodriguez.
I think I'm going to Icons August 6th as a fan for once.
Cool.
So I'll be around there.
Have fun.
Yeah. September we have Outbreak and then AEW in Philly.
Yep.
October's Extreme Rules in Philly.
I'm not going to that.
November there's
unless under TV 14
Yeah.
guys, Extreme Rules actually becomes Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Depends on the
Then
matches.
yeah,
maybe.
then we'll talk.
I think November there's a house show in Allentown.
Oh God.
I'm not definitely not going.
Control Your Narrative is when? November?
No, it's
November 4th.
It's a week before your birthday or something like that.
Yeah, November 4th.
So Control Your Narrative in Reading, Pennsylvania.
And Aaron Carter
We'll be going
is
there.
not happening now.
Huh?
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Aaron Carter was supposed to be on my birthday.
Hey, Black Flag's
Oh,
coming.
man.
Yeah, I told you that. I told you about that with the TOSL.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's Henry Rollins though.
here's to a new WWE, hopefully.
Hopefully.
With the TV 14 and Triple H in charge.
It's a watchable WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I want. If you can
Yeah.
get my, I mean, you're definitely either. I'm just putting it out there. Either way, I'm still not watching 3 hours.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
Gosh.
I mean, there was an interview a
Go back to
couple
that shit where like remember it was like the first 2 hours was like TV.
and then the last hour was like Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the light, put it out, and shoulder me. Get it out in my eyes and shoulder me. People fighting in warehouses.
Yeah.
Rooftops.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got cut out of that intro or something.
Lex Luger.
Luger. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's going.
Again, thank you to the Acclaim for coming to Hamburg, Pennsylvania, out of all places, for the Legend of Hamburg Fan Fest. Thank you to Wes for coming from Ohio. And as always, watch what you watch, enjoy what you like. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Out.